Hello everybody, it's Queen Nivara, and today I'm showing you what it is like to live in Imperial City. Some days it looks like this, where you're fighting someone that is double your level and a bit more, plus they are more than you are combined with your partner in CP. But you are able to steal all of their Telvar from them and hurt their soul and make them want to cry because you took 15k Telvar. But some days it doesn't look like that, and some days you aren't so lucky to beat someone higher level than you. And instead, you are in fact the one getting ganked over and over and over again. Until you start to want to cry. Until you start to wonder, why am I even here? Now that is what happened to us many a times over, and you'll get to enjoy watching us suffer as we try to fight these hooligans who were the only people in Imperial City that we saw other than one singular yellow. This group was just unbearable. But sometimes that's just how it goes in Imperial City. That's just the life that you have chosen to live when you're down here. When you travel through the districts, round and round you go, trying to find a foe, trying to take away any Telvar that you can. Instead, sometimes your Telvar gets taken. And that's okay. That's just something you have to accept. You have to accept your losses and your teabags, because no one can escape the teabag. It will always come for you. No matter what you choose to do, no matter how much you choose not to teabag, someone will teabag you anyway. So sometimes you just have to give in and teabag back. And that's just the essence of Imperial City. You have to embrace it. We mostly failed, sometimes we succeeded, but we got teabagged most of all. And that's just what you have to deal with in Imperial City. Enjoy, and I'll see you in a minute. really matters is that you get the last tea bag. And that is what we did, but not without the help of a lonely yellow, the only one we had seen all night. Gave us that last tea bag. We were giving up hope, but we persevered. And that's what happens in Imperial City on a daily, regular basis. Good night.